Maybe my capture card that ends up fucking gold.
I know what this usually means. Properties, deactivate, activate. Yeah, there we go. See what it does. Hopefully it doesn't just randomly minimize my game again and a very unopportune moment. Ah, there he is. Yeah, go crack her a little bit. All of the extra golds.
No one should ever be caged.
Pretty sure. Yeah. Sure. All the chips. Oh boy. Extra strong. Extra dead. Mana potion, mana potion, mana potion. Give me the jewel, please. Oops. Wrong one. Okay, I've got a shit ton of mana potions. Don't need mana potions. Yep. I knew he was gonna fucking cracker at the end there.
Good day.
Hello. Greetings.
Charsey.
Oh,
Great. Oh, that's a dead end. Usually these grand charms are, yeah, shit. I mean, if I need gold, I guess I can hold on to that for the time, but I mean... Oh, you have plenty of mana. Ooh, that pierce. It's gonna be a dead end. Yep. Yep. That fucking sucks.
I am overburdened.
So it's all the way back this way? It's gonna be like the One Direction. It's probably like right from where we came down. Yep. Some bitch. Well. Alright, before we get going too crazy with this shit, because it looks like there's a super fast fucking demon fucker. Mana, minor healing. This off. Yeah. The ring mail.
I am overburdened.
3 sockets. It says enhance 2 to life, poison resist. Yeah, I think I accidentally was like spamming the healing potions. Alright, come on. Get out of here with all your resurrecting bullshit.
So cold and damp under the earth.
Okay, perfect.
Yes.
I'm going to stash that for the time being. Same thing with this. Ooh. Put that away.
What can I do for you?
I want to push you into a pit of spikes. Why? Minimum damage, enhanced damage, maximum damage, max damage. Armor, regenerate mana 8%. Or you could do, that's 3 to strength, attack rating, and to mana, magic find, it's life. They don't do resistance. Fire resistance. So I could do minimum, maximum, minimum. Okay, so maximum. That's later, that's enhanced damage. And I could do regenerate. And what does she have? She has 33. Yeah.
Good day.
Let's see how this goes. Need the waypoint first. Yeah, I don't really need mana potions. Don't really need the mana potions right now. Perfect timing. Where the fuck is my... Oh, she's stuck back there. Okay, well... Fair enough. Light mana potion. Light healing potion. 43, 23% chance of critical hit. Maybe getting this up to like 10. When do you not need mana? That's dead end. Son of a bitch. There we go. I don't know why I'm going this way. I know the shit's this way. I'm actually gonna take that one. I'm gonna pop it because. Oops.
But what?
We're getting hit. Both sides. Let's see. Sometimes they can sell for a decent amount depending on what's on it. Yeah. Poison resistance is 12%. Yay. Clear up this whole thing so I know there's not going to be any possible issue with running back this way. And in fact, just in case, open up a town portal. Say we were pretty over leveled. Fuck did I have this? why I'm gonna bother to res her, but sure. What does she have on her now? 20 poison damage over 3 seconds. Yeah. 8 to 24. Yeah, if I amplify damage, 1 4 damage. 6 poison damage. Go east.
Hello. Yes, citizen. I'll put that to good use.
Attack rating.
I know.
Ugh, it's an L rune. I need an S rune. Make my life so much easier.
I need my.
What up, Minato? How goes it? I don't think that mana replenishment thing really fucking does anything. My mana is so low. Should have put something else in there. Oh, that's a lot of fucking fire arrows coming at me there. How do I feel about all that? There's a lot of fire arrows coming at you too, my guy. We've been playing a lot of Pal World and New World with homies, been fun. Yeah, I was actually thinking about spinning up my Pal World dedicated server thing again, just because I had kind of like an itch to either do a run through of that or like Valheim or something. But then I also got hooked back into like the action RPG stuff. So I've been playing like D2. I actually started playing Division 2, like a fresh run through of that, because that game's pretty fun too. Fucking Radiment's ass. Alright, yeah, we're gonna have to pull back here. Ooh, combat shrine. Yeah, not missing shit. Go, your asshole.
I've just about had my fill of the walking dead.
The Walking Fred. Yeah. What about the new Diablo? So I've played a decent amount of Diablo 4. It's fun, but it's, I don't know. It's like Diablo 2 just did a lot of things right, especially stuff that keeps like the game loop kinda more like interesting, just because you can use so many different things. Diablo 4 has the same problem that Diablo 3 has, to where it's like Diablo 3 is all based around set items, and then Diablo 4 is all based around like pretty much legendaries and maybe a few certain uniques that you could use. Like Diablo 2, a lot of the times, for a good portion of the time, you're using like combination of like rares with like gem shit or you know, rune word based stuff. It's not all, you're like kind of hodgepodging shit together. it's not all like, oh, go get these sets, and this is what you're going to use, and that's all you have to worry about.
How may I help you?
And don't get me wrong, there are certain things with Diablo, like stealth is usually one of the rune words that you get early on that like everyone uses, and that's because it's a really good rune word. So it's like, alright, that's what people use. But you also have like Last Epoch that's coming out with a big update this month. You got Path of Exile 2 with their big update. So like this month is gonna be a good month for like action RPGs. But to be honest, it's just most of the older games just seem to be more balanced and kind of like has that complete feeling, and they're just like more fun. You know, I started playing a little bit of Apex and stuff again, which, don't get me wrong, like, that's fun as well. But I only really like playing Apex because I play ranked. If I'm playing with, like, preferably a full squad, but at least, like, one other person. Just because half the time when you're playing with randoms, they're, like, completely brain dead, and you just feel like you're wasting your time. Is yes, like, you can be good, but unless you're like really, really good and can like hard carry, which even at that point you can only do up to a certain level of play, and then you're going to be hitting people that are pretty much on equal footing with you. So if they're playing in a team of 3, like, yeah, you might get 1, you might even get 2 of them, but to try to do like a 3v1, like, you gotta have all the right things happening for that to happen. So, yeah. Plus, like, you've probably been noticing too, like, when you're playing something like Power World, you can kind of like chill. You're not like on edge all the time trying to be like, you know, oh, like with, but don't get me wrong, like, I like the extraction shooters and shit like that. I'm still really looking forward to playing like Exoborn and shit when it comes out, but like Escape from Tarkov and even with like Delta Force, like, I don't know, the problem with those games is that you're always gonna have a cheating problem, and with the cheating problem, when you're never sure if you're getting legitimately just like outplayed or outgunned, or if you think somebody's using like ESP or like aimbot or some shit like that, it just sucks. Because you're always like trying to figure out if like you died to something legit or if you died to something that was bullshit. God damn it, where's this thing at? It's the same thing, like Call of Duty has Verdansk Scout now again, right? But again, something that a lot of people were bitching about is the fact that the game is like infested with fucking cheaters. So it's like, okay, yeah, cool, you brought Verdansk back. But what are you doing about the cheating problem? And the other side of Call of Duty is that it's so heavily geared towards fucking controller users because the aim assist is fucking ridiculous for up close and even, in most cases, mid-range fights. So unless you're fucking taking everything at like a long range, like good luck. And like, for example, like Division 2 has like PvP and shit like that, but it can be done in like the dark zone, or you can like matchmake to do like specific PvP things. So it's not like you have to worry about somebody like ganking you if you're out trying to do like other shit. And it's also a third-person shooter, so like even with like Exoborn, the thing that's nice is that the maps are usually, you know, they're a pretty good size. I think they have one, because I didn't really play much of this last closed test because it was under NDA, but I think they have a map that's a little bit like smaller in comparison to the other two. I think that's what Sinkhole was, so it would be a little bit more like PvP focused. But I don't know, it just doesn't feel as like stressful as playing something like Escape from Tarkov or Delta Force. And the main thing is like Delta Force, you can go, it's just like Tarkov, you can go and spend all this money on fucking ammo, armor, and shit like that, and the TTK is so fucking quick that it's like you get caught in a bad spot or some shit, or if you are going up against somebody that's cheating, it's like you're dead in 2 seconds. Like, you don't have time to do shit, which really sucks. Unfortunately, that's the downside of any kind of shooter or a competitive game like that that's a shooter, is that you're probably always going to have some form of a cheating problem. It just depends on how, you know, the company stays up on, you know, banning and detecting new fucking cheats as they come out, and how proactive they are, because if they're not fucking proactive, then yeah. Of course, it's also different too for people who like literally like say they only play Delta Force, right? Kind of like how Landmark really primarily only played Escape from Tarkov. And when you're that person who can sit there and you can stream that game or play that game for, you know, 8 to 10 hours plus every single day, like obviously you would hope that you get pretty goddamn good, or at least have so much like map knowledge and awareness that you have an advantage. So it kind of helps out to a certain extent with some of like maybe the being able to deal better with people who are like just using ESP and shit like that, just because of your knowledge. But like for somebody like me, I don't like, for instance, this is the first time I've been on in like 3 days, I think. It's just mainly by the time I get out of work, I get home, and you know, go to the gym, and then hanging out with the girlfriend. It's like, at that point in time now, like, you're going to bed to get up for work. You know, some of these guys, I don't know what the fuck they do, or what kind of living situation they have, or whatever that is, or what kind of fucking job they do, but, like, good on you that you have the ability to fucking sit there and do that, but, you know, not everyone has that ability, so... And that's the other nice thing about a game like Pal World or Valheim, or even like this, like an action RPG, is like you can kind of jump in and jump out, and you're not like, oh my god, are my like reaction skills and aim like falling off? Am I falling behind? You know, am I gonna lose my touch? Yeah, but that's the problem. I can't go on like no sleep. Like, I really should have actually probably gone to bed like an hour ago, but I'm staying up like a little bit later. But yeah, it's like, because gym and recovery, and then dealing with the fucking customers and shit where I work, like, and some of the shit you have to deal with during the day, like, you don't want to be fucking dead. Like, you can't be, actually. It makes for a really bad day. Very, very bad day. Every now and then it's alright, but for the most part, like, I need to get a solid, like, 6 to 7, really 7 hours of sleep so that I don't feel like ass the next day. I think I really need these 2-socketed helms and shit, but what is this? 9 to life? Sure. Fire resist 3? Yeah, I'll take resistances. I am level 22, so double throw. I'll hit that. I'm gonna leave 1 point because I know when I hit, that's level 30. Level 24, I want to put 1 in to increase speed, and then that's level 30, so I'm not worried about that. But maximum life, mana, and stamina, that's the one that I want. Battle orders, and probably 1 into battle command. Yeah, trust me, bro. I run a hotel, deal with shitbags all day, just used to at this point. Just another day. I functioned pretty well in like 3 or 4 hours. Yeah, but how old are you? Because I used to function really good on like 4 or 5 hours of sleep when I was like in my mid to late 20s. Yeah. Yeah, exactly. I have 10 years on you. I'm 37. So, you start getting a little bit older, need a little bit more time, recovery, sleep, all that shit. Yeah, there was plenty of times when I was younger where I could literally just, I'd go to sleep at like 2, 3 o'clock in the morning. I'd wake up, I'd be going again at, you know, 7 or 8 o'clock in the morning. Get a few hours in, good to go. And I could do that for a few days straight before it would finally like catch up to where I was like, oh shit, I need to like get a good solid like 10 hours plus of sleep. Thing is, man, I work for friggin' Comcast, and especially the area that I work in, the average age of the customer that we deal with on a daily basis is 65 plus. And I'm not joking when I say like that is the average age. Like somebody comes in who's like in their 50s or 40s and we're like, oh my god, finally somebody who's like young. So there's a lot of explaining, a lot of hand holding, because technology is not their strong point, and you feel like a broken record, and there's just a lot of, you know, kind of like, you know, they made it to that age, so everything should just be handed on a silver platter, and you know, they want the same pricing that they got back in like the 1950s, which is, you know, impossible. So a lot of escalations, a lot of just BS. But thankfully, I got my new position, so I'm going to be going from assistant manager in the store to working with like the communities, like apartments, homeowners associations, stuff like that. So I have a manager and a market manager and stuff still, but you're pretty much like your own boss, and for the most part it's Monday through Friday, and you're usually done by like somewhere between 3 and 4 o'clock in the afternoon, and you usually start your day around 9 or 10, and better pay and better balance. So I'm literally just waiting on my offer letter to finalize, which they had like a freeze going on because of them like updating to some new system. So I guess that's kind of what's been holding it up, and they've been going back and forth with HR and finance, just trying to get my like pay situated and stuff, I guess. So hopefully, maybe hear something tomorrow, because I was actually supposed to start on Monday, like this coming Monday, and I can't until I get the offer letter and I, you know, go through and accept it. So I might have to spend like another week in friggin' retail, which I was really hoping not to do, but if I gotta suffer through for one more week, it's not like it's the end of the world. It's just I'm getting burnt out in the retail space. I've been doing like customer service related stuff for like the vast majority of my life, one way or the other. So it's like I'm just ready to be done with it and do something different. Bro, I'm out of here. Gonna watch the TV before bed. Have a good gaming session. Yeah, I'm literally gonna get this cube and then call it a night myself because, like I said, I should have been in bed a long time ago. Yeah, man. Just let me know. Drop your send me in Discord. Do you have your own dedicated Pal World server, or do you like play online, or like what does that look like? Because if you have your own server that you have running or whatever, because my girlfriend actually played Pal World for a little while and she had fun with it. So if you have your own server or whatever, I could always just jump over on yours and take a look at that. Yeah, if you want to hit me up with the info. Do you have it set up as a dedicated server, and are you running it off like one of your machines, or are you like renting a server, or what are you doing on that end? That's at 6 to life, right? Yeah, fuck that. Yeah, but is your... Okay, so you're not running a dedicated server, you're just running... So the server is only up when you guys are actually playing. Okay. I set up a dedicated server on my stream PC so that it was like running all the time. The only thing is, it's like you have to make sure that you like restart the server at least like once every day, or else it starts to get like super fucking laggy, and then sometimes like the save shit doesn't carry over, like it doesn't save shit sometimes. It's fucking weird, but yeah, we'll see what happens. But anywho, I'm also gonna peace out for the evening, so I will talk to you later. But yeah, just hit me up sometime. We'll go from there. But enjoy your evening / morning, and I'll catch you later. Peace.